Hello everyone and welcome for this logbook number 19. Today we are in Croatia after crossing Slovenia quite fast.
From the Sela Prevala, we reached the village of Boves. There we met with Anja and quickly became friends. We hiked from the source of the Socha river. You're gonna see this river is very particular and beautiful. In Boves we welcomed our 13 guests.
Paul has already left, but he left to you a small message.
Bonjour à tous, je m'appelle Paul, voilà, je viens de Paris, j'ai 32 ans et donc je suis un copain de Marie depuis longtemps et j'avais très envie de rejoindre ce projet suite à un accident assez grave de la circulation. J'ai eu un traumatisme crânien. Je suis pas en capacité de tous mes moyens, j'ai quand même pas mal d'handicap. À l'hôpital, il m'avait dit jamais, enfin il m'avait pas dit à moi, il l'avait dit à mes parents, jamais votre fils remarchera. Bon bah, aujourd'hui je marche, je cours pas mais je marche. J'ai pris mon courage à deux mains, je me suis dit vas-y, je vais rejoindre deux pas vers l'autre et ça va être grandiose, fabuleux. Et donc me voilà en Slovénie avec eux, je me dépasse quoi, j'adore ça. Je fais quelque chose que je n'aurais jamais pu faire et je n'aurais jamais envisagé de faire. Et là voilà, je suis à l'autre bout du monde presque, je suis au bout de l'Europe, je suis en Slovénie et je m'amuse comme un petit fou avec eux et ils me soutiennent bien et aussi bien moralement que physiquement et je trouve ça super. C'était le deuxième soir en Slovénie avec eux, on se baladait et puis on a croisé des jeunes un peu hippies sur une butte en train de travailler à terre. En même temps qu'on leur donne un coup de main, ils nous ont proposé de dormir chez eux, etc. Donc c'était vraiment très sympa et c'est là que vraiment l'aventure deux pas vers l'autre l'a pris vraiment tout son sens. Avant-hier, j'ai pas mal marché, j'ai bien marché, j'ai fait une belle montée. Ensuite, après l'ascension, on a campé à 1300 mètres, enfin c'était vraiment formidable. On se sent normal, on se sent vivre et si vous avez vu cette vidéo, si vous voyez cette vidéo, bah rendez-vous compte que vraiment c'est possible. Toi, vous pouvez le faire. J'ai suivi les conseils de Marie, la 11e guest je crois. Et donc voilà, elle dit bah peut-être vous serez le prochain, rejoignez-les, c'est formidable, ben oui. Je peux vous le dire maintenant que j'y suis, ouais c'est formidable. Donc oui, moi aussi je dis comme elle, rejoignez-les et faites leur signe de pas vers l'autre et c'est super quoi. Ciao.
Paul has been doing really good on the trail and we could see his motivation, his passion and his will to go every day stronger, every day further. Sometimes we would stop and Paul would ask us like, okay, but we can go further, you know. It was actually fantastic. We arrived in Kobarid at the Slap Boka, yes, maybe the tallest waterfall of all Slovenia. It was actually really massive as a lot of water came these days. The next day, one more waterfall. On our way to Tolmin, we stopped by the Slap Kozjak, a very known and Insta-famous waterfall. It's like in a gorge. You will see some pictures and videos. We really enjoyed this place too. And Paul actually took a nice cold bath there.
Seeing that Paul was doing very well, we decided to change a bit the itinerary and to head in the mountains. That day we climbed 700 meters, had our first night in the tent, the three of us, and the next day headed down to the lake of Bled.
Maybe you know Bled, it is one of the most touristical places of Slovenia. This beautiful and bucolic lake with this small island in the middle hosting a church. First, it was also the occasion to rest a bit. Paul's feet were covered with blisters. Paul did not row for maybe more than 10 years, so we were not sure he could do it. Synchronization, you know, isn't that easy for him, but it took us back to the port without any issue.
As you know, crossing big city is not really our cup of tea.
Slovenia is only populated with a bit more than 2 million people. Ljubljana itself is only 280,000 people. Quite of a human-sized capital. We really enjoyed those little pedestrian streets. The people seemed to know each other everywhere and it was quite nice actually as a stop. Just before arriving to the lake of Cerknica, we stopped by this little natural park where we actually discovered our first caves. Yes, you know, Slovenia is known for the karst caves, whose rivers have been digging landscapes on several floors. We were alone there, it was a bit of rain and we really liked it. Cerknica is the biggest intermittent lake of Europe. Yes, what do I mean with intermittent? I mean that this lake empties itself and fulfills itself upon the rain and other conditions.
Around the lake Cerknica, we met with Ben that hosted us in his place, and we also met with Ivana and her son Bernard. We didn't have the chance to have the perfect sunny weather to cross the lake, but this foggy and rainy day created actually a very special atmosphere.
We arrived in a very special place to us, the town of Podčerkev, where we stopped by Ars Viva, an association created by amazing people. Benno is the founder, but he's working on this with Urša and a few people. We tell you more in the interview we did with Benno, where he tells you about the association, but also about what he does the best, mouse painting. Benno gave a quick call to the national television in Slovenia. Believe it or not, the next day at 8:30 in the morning, it was a TV crew coming to interview us for the national news on the main channel. For 2 minutes with Barbara Renkov to talk about 1 kilo for the planet and everything.
Poti. Prehodila bosta 10.000 kilometrov doslej sta pobrala že več kot 500
We left Benno and Ars Viva with tears in our eyes. We had to leave anyway and we headed to the border.
Today we are in Croatia after walking already a day and a half here. Our arrival through the forest was quite intense. We understood that we passed pretty much like migrants and should not have been skipping the border. In the first bar we crossed, we got invited for a coffee. Mary started the dancing lessons with some locals. And on the way we met with a new friend. What's his name?
I don't know.
We still need to know where he needs to go, if he's staying with us or not.
Guys, be sure to stay tuned. Cheers!
Cheers everyone!